So recently, I actually found a few videos that I took right before I moved to Prague, and they are all interesting. They're my feelings and thoughts about moving and what that is all going to feel like and what it feels like at the moment. And I completely forgot about these videos, but I recently refound them. So I am putting them in this video, and it's going to be the entire, I guess, like couple days of me moving to Prague and that whole process. It will be shaky. It will be like the quality will be different here and there. It will be kind of a little bit crazy, but that's how I was feeling at the time, so it checks out. So yeah, that's the video for this week, and I hope you guys enjoy it because it's been really fun to look back on how I was feeling at that time, because I completely forgot that I was feeling all the things that I was. So yeah, it's definitely very fun to take a look at who I was back then. So I hope you enjoy. I moved to Prague for school in 11 days. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Because I'm in my bedroom right now, as you can tell. And I've lived here my whole life. I've lived in Northern California my whole life. And now, in 11 days, I'm going to be leaving. Yeah, it's very surreal. I don't really know how to feel. I'm like, for the most part, there's like 90% that I'm super excited. And that's all that I feel. 90% of just pure excitement, and I'm ready to hit the ground running and go to school and do everything and be on my own and do all of that. But then there is that 10% of like pure sadness because I'm leaving everyone that I love, everyone that I know, everything that I've come to know as my reality. I'm leaving. But it's been almost a year of me planning. So I not only feel ready, but I feel content, and I know that I've had such an incredible time here. Especially this past year. This past year was COVID, but I had a great time. Oh yeah, I did. I did a lot, but also I didn't. During it, we had quarantine, so that I didn't do much then. But after that, I was doing a lot. I was doing school, and I was hanging out with my family, and we all had time to sit together and talk and really connect, which was incredible. Because it makes going a little bit easier, but on the flip side, also a little bit harder. Yeah. It's just crazy, honestly. You can plan for everything. You can plan in your head all you want. And that's great. But then once it gets to a point where you're actually going to go, it just feels weird. I will be in a new country, in a new city, where they may or may not speak English in some places. And I'm just going to be living there and going to school there and having a grand old time, honestly. I'm super, super excited. Super excited. But again, crazy. See, like, in my head, when I say I'm super excited, it's fully true. There's no doubt, there's nothing. It's just I say it, and then behind it, it kind of goes, but what about the sadness? because I'm super, super excited. And then it's like, oh, you're leaving your family and everybody you love. It's kind of a trade-off here. So that sucks. 11 days. 11 days. 1-1. 11. That's crazy. That is crazy. I thought 14 days was a lot, and now we're just dwindling down. Now it's really a countdown. It's all just weird. Like, if there's one label that I could put on everything, it's either surreal or weird. Because it is. Like, I feel like no one really prepares you mentally for this transition of like going from a kid into an adult, right? And then just leaving. We don't prepare ourselves for that now, mentally. We think about it intellectually and we act on it because that's what society does, but we don't sit anyone down and talk to them about what it is going to feel like and how to navigate it. Because there are times where I'm so just blindly excited. And then there are times where I'm so gut-wrenchingly sad. There's kind of been no in-between, and the in-between, I would say, is the time where I'm just very present in this moment, and I'm not really thinking about leaving. Because there have been times like that, too, where I'm, like, very present, which is amazing, and I've been really present this past July and kind of June, but, like, mainly July, because I knew it was my last month. I was, like, so in the moment, and I still am, which is great. But that means that I've also been kind of not ignoring, but just kind of putting aside the fact that I'm leaving. As if like it's not actually happening. And now that we're getting down to the days, it's becoming more clear that I can't ignore it anymore. I can't keep going on just like living presently, you know. Like I'm going to, but I also need time to pack and think forward a little bit. But I know that if I were to stay, I would be stagnant. I would not grow as a person. I would find some job somewhere and live my life here, which is way more scary than leaving. Way scarier. And that's why I know I'm ready. But it just takes some getting used to. And that's great because now I can process it on my own time. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very cool. And I'm super excited to leave and grow and change and become my own person. Because I feel like I've gotten as far as I can in my family dynamic, you know? Like, I've grown as much as I can, which I've grown a lot this past year. So I've grown as much as I can. I've become my own person as much as I can. And I've accomplished everything that I wanted to and more. So I'm not leaving anything unfinished. You know, I'm just leaving. And it's really exciting because I'm not running away, I'm running towards. I'm very ready for this, and I know that. I'm ready for this. But it doesn't change the fact that it's still sad, and that's okay. I'm allowing myself to feel everything. I'm allowing myself to feel the weight of leaving. I'm very excited, very ready. and we will see what happens. So I'm currently continuing to pack and getting ready for everything. I leave tomorrow at 7:30 a.m., which is insane. But yeah, so I'm packing and it's a whole process. Pretty tired, if you can't tell. Just, it's been a long day, and then on top of it, I'm like staying up. And I'm supposed to stay up all night long, so we will see how that works out, because I could easily just go to bed right now. And for reference, I go to sleep at like 9:30 normally, so this is very, very late for me. But I'm pushing through, I'm getting it done, and if I need to sleep, then I will sleep. I'm not too worried about it. Also, I got my first tattoo today. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's FFT, and that means family fun time for me and my family. I got it with my brother and my cousin. We got it matching. Super fun. So yeah, that's the update. I am having a good time, and I will come back later. Okay, it is like 2:40 a.m. right now. Same packing day. I finally finished packing. I have 2 suitcases and this bag with my ukulele on the front as well. Yeah, it's great. And then I also have this bag. It's been like a very long night. Very long night. And it's so like early still. You know, it's not like super, super late, which is insane. I'm so tired. Okay, I will see you when it's light, because it's already the morning. So when I tell you that I had a transition, I had a transition, okay? So my flight was very interesting, very, very interesting. I don't even know where I left off. Oh, I left off the morning that I left. So a lot has happened. It's been about 2 days, and it is currently Friday. Yeah, not sure where to start. Guess we'll see. So when I moved abroad, I had a crazy flight story, as most people do. I really went through the ringer on that one. And all of it is detailed in my blog at aylaclark.com. So please check that out. But brief synopsis. Basically, I got stuck at LA airport for a while. Big layover. So I missed my connecting flight in Chicago. And then I had to stay there at the airport and sleep all night, and was in a line until 3 a.m. to get all of my flights rescheduled. So all in all, it was just a very crazy experience. And again, I put everything in the blog, so please check that out, because I think it would give more context to why my flight situation was so crazy. But yeah, they even lost my bags at the airport, and I eventually got them back, of course, like 3 days later. So it really wasn't that bad, but I guess just another flight story for the books, which is really fun. True traveler. I definitely feel like I can travel the world now. Okay, so I am currently walking to the store, and then I am going up to Prague Castle, which is my first time up there, so it's gonna be cool. And then, I don't know, we'll see where the day takes us. Okay, I went to the castle, it was beautiful, and now I'm walking around. I'm having a great day, and now I'm going to wait for the metro and take it back to my school. So it's been 2 years since I filmed all of those first coming to Prague videos, and it's been so fun just to recap on all of it, because I really didn't know that I was going to be putting it in any video. I really recorded it for myself, for my future self. And so far it's been amazing to check that out. Again, like I'm really happy I did that. If anyone is like moving abroad or doing a big, even just move in general, a big change in your life, new job, like please record yourself either in any way that you want to, you know, like journaling or voice memos or like video taping, like anything you can do, honestly, because recording how you're feeling at the moment and really getting a good understanding of how you feel and your thoughts, everything, it's just so fun to look back on. So please do yourself the favor, your future self the favor, and do that now. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I really enjoyed witnessing it again and rehashing all of this in my mind and all of the craziness that occurred over the past 2 years. Like there's just so much that I haven't obviously shared. So I'm excited to continue doing that, because this was like before everything happened, and so I really want to do a recap. I think my next video will probably be about my college experience, because that was a whole journey in itself, and I really want everyone to get as much as they can out of my experience, because of course there were trials and tribulations and mistakes and failures and all the rest. So I really hope that you felt inspired and felt content with where you are in life, because that's honestly the most important part. So yeah, please, like, if you're doing anything new and big, please record yourself, please document it, because it really does feel so amazing to look back on how much you've changed and how much you've grown. It's very cool. So I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.